Discretion is advised.
I might be new today. Maybe just slightly new. Not really sure. But at least I got the names in the boxes right. I get some A pluses for that there, guys. Well, happy Thursday. You're listening and or watching Pwnecast. This is episode 246. We are in patch 8.1.5. Tonight, we are going to be talking about a lot of things. I'm going to try to stay away from some 8.2 spoilers, but I have to tell the truth. I spoiled myself on some things, so the topic might come up a little bit. But we have a lot of stuff to talk about because there's a lot of things going on in World of Warcraft right now. So, grab a drink. I got mine. I'm pretty sure Envy's probably already several in, if I had to guess. Not judging, just saying. Probably not wrong. Yeah, see, I'm not wrong. I know him way too much. And Sauce just woke up, so we've got the best of all of him right now because he's like morning fresh. Question mark. I don't know. I made it weird, but get your drinks. We have that and much, much more, so make sure you guys stay right here.
In 2014, a crack commando unit was banned from trade chat for comments they didn't make. These men and women promptly escaped from the Stormwind stockades to the Ironforge underground. Today, still hunted by the trolls of trade chat, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, then maybe you can hire the Pwnecast. Leader and brains of the operation, it's Belle.
I want tacos so bad.
Betrayer of the priestly order and huntard extraordinaire, it's Remedies.
Then how did you eat it in the first place?
With the Pwnecast team assembled, let the battle for Azeroth begin.
I love how the intro does not even come close to reflecting who's actually on the show. I am going to have to change that. I need Winstead. Winstead, I know you watch the show, dude. I need intros, man. Maybe we just don't put names on it anymore because we have to keep changing it up. Fucking man. Guys, what am I going to do?
Like,
I know, right?
you note on it or something.
What are you saying?
Stuff.
What kind of stuff? Secrets? Secrets
Huh?
don't make friends, guys. I just want you guys to know, secrets don't make friends.
I mean, it can.
Yeah.
No.
Some bad friends, but friends
you're
nonetheless.
Probably right. You're probably right. Well, I don't know. Bad is relative these days. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, kind of.
Nah, we're just talking about, I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to watch the introduction today. And then I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I guess I can go back to sleep.
We're not.
Yeah,
You're good. Don't even worry about it.
The only problem is, like, I could just take all of that, everything out, and we could just, you know, do, like, regular people stuff. Where it's just, like, the general one.
Yeah,
but Winston
I mean,
did a really good job. So
he did. I mean, I could show the world like what I look like. I have my badge over here. It's you know what? Hold on, look.
you're in the thumbnail though.
Nah. So
I put
here's
you
good old BlizzCon passes. And all. Hey, BlizzCon pass. I missed doing one because I lost it. And then
I lost my one. I lost my very first one.
Here's look at that guy.
Look
See
at that
yourself.
guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man.
For the record, you're in the thumbnail. You're in the show promo stuff.
I know.
And then Envy, I had to do on the fly. So obviously there's a pug with sunglasses there because
exactly.
that made the most sense of all the things. At least I didn't put like a giant dick or something with a hat.
But Sauce has like that nice little avatar print out of it.
I know.
I don't have any of that.
I know.
When you have him redo Envy's,
I feel
can you
bad.
have him proportion me?
So
I'm a little thicker now.
Well, I'm actually going to have them redone again.
Oh, really?
Because
Okay.
So Taylor, who is the one who's done all of this UC logo, all of this stuff.
Right,
this is Taylor's handiwork. He did the original ones, and last time I asked him for a new one was when Murky was on the show. Then I had to awkwardly be like, yo, he's a dick. Can you please not do one for him? I'm not going to pay for that shit. And then I feel bad being like, yo, can I get another one? So I think I'm scouting a couple folks for the graphics for the DitchCon Kickstarter. So I'll probably just have whoever's doing that, I'll just have them redo. Refreshing's always good. And I don't look the same.
Yeah.
I don't even have brown hair anymore. Like,
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, there's a hint.
Well, it's
There's a
dirty.
hint of brown.
There
Yeah,
is
it's
here
super
because of the
dirty.
lighting, but in real life, like it's pretty blonde. I haven't
Yeah.
dyed my
Desert
hair
sky.
in like 2
I know, right?
years. I haven't dyed my hair in 2 years.
Sorry, I had to make a payment to my dental company for my fantastic teeth that I got fixed. They sent me a reminder, and I was like, oh, here, let me pay you real quick.
Should we like at Twitter or at Amazon for you?
My-
The
I
Twitter.
know, right?
I
wish.
said last week I was like, I don't even know how he's still employed. If that was me
'Cause that's
running
how I
my
started
mouth,
off with the positive.
what was the
That's how you
positive?
get past that. That I'm happy to be an Amazon employee.
You're happy to be
However-
an Amazon employee with some bullshit ass insurance.
Hey, I mean, I'm just stating facts.
Well, it's weird because I thought with the larger companies like that, you know, I thought the more people that they had signed up for insurance, the better rates that they
Yeah,
get, so
that's
they can
what's
pay
supposed
more.
to happen. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. I have insurance at least, so I guess it's a plus, right? But it is what it is.
Is it a plus?
Yeah, because I could not have insurance.
And be like in debt.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in debt right now, anyways, because you know I just paid for these goddamn teeth.
I owe the government a lot of money, and it's okay.
You're gonna owe the government a lot of money for a while.
But the
so.
good news is, I am no longer in default in my student loans, and that has
Good.
been 11 years in the making of trying to pull myself out of default.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to owe till I die, and I will never get a tax return because they make too much money to get a tax return. But
Yeah.
I guess it's like, I don't know. It's being an adult, I guess.
I don't want to talk about taxes. Let's
I
talk
know
about
taxes suck. It's just as bad. It's yours
they
should
they
be
tax us
fine.
in World
You're a
of Warcraft,
homeowner
so-
now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I bought my home this year, not last.
Oh, for last year's. Oh yeah,
Mm.
so this year's gonna suck. Next year you should be good though. You get a lot of good
Could be
credits. I
Gucci
heard.
a little bit.
My tax guy told me I should buy a home specifically for the tax credits, and I was like, home buying's for suckers. I thought we already had this conversation. I mean,
No.
for me, not for everybody else who owns a home. That's great for you guys. I just,
Everyone watching the show is like,
I'm just saying, when you have tiny children, it doesn't make sense to buy a house because
yeah.
in 10 years, these guys are going to go to college, and I don't want to clean a giant fucking house.
True. You're
So
right.
we don't. Okay, so, guys,
Was good.
It's
welcome.
good in the hood.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Secret.
We out here. We thugging.
Everybody's here today. It's amazing. It's like,
Yeah. Like I told you, like, so I would love to just tell my work, like, hey guys, I can't come in on Thursday nights
you should, though.
I got to do the show,
You should.
and I love my show, which I do, but they're not going to allow that. So,
I missed 2 shows this year just because of work, so I feel you on a deep
Yeah.
emotional connection.
well, I know, but I at least let you know in advance, and you just don't show up.
Listen, has anybody
and I
been
were
on
in
the
here.
receiving end of Delta?
Yeah, you right.
It's not a good look.
I mean, yeah. But yes, Envy and I were in here, and we're waiting.
I know.
And we're like, we even turned WoW off, and we're like, okay, let's get ready. And we're, for the most part, ready to go.
Mhm.
Camera set up. We were kind of zoomed in correctly. And then nothing.
You know
And
what I'm
then
going to do?
We're doing the college teacher rule. If you're not there with 15 minutes, class is over.
I'm gonna
give
just
you an
give.
hour.
I'm just gonna give. I'm gonna give Envy the ability to just start the show. I've never done that before ever. I've
Damn.
never have it.
You
Has
don't
that
do
ever?
that.
That is like
You want to do that?
unprecedented business right there.
That's
Because
some shit.
Jim tried to host the show for a very long time.
I do remember that.
and that shit was not happening. It was cute though.
That was like a goal of his.
Bloke too. That was cute though. They tried to
Oh,
catch
yeah.
me slipping by asking me on the show because they thought I wouldn't say no in front of people. Listen, just like my children, when they ask me shit in front of their friends, I'll tell you no. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you right.
Like, I don't care. I might say it a little nicer in front of your friends. I won't be like, you know, mean mom, no, but
Right.
but we are here, and I had help with show prep, which is super awesome, and that made it a lot easier. But
yeah,
I didn't.
Envy, we appreciate you.
I
I
have
looked at it. I did. I opened the file. I looked at it, and I'm like, fuck, I got work to do.
You're like, I'll just let Envy do
I
it.
left the tab open, and then I kept like hovering past it.
You left the tab
entire
open to
day.
pretend like you were doing a thing.
Kind of.
I hate you.
Yeah.
The funny part is like I'm doing this like prep at work, and my boss is coming around the corner, shitty, right? And I'm like minimizing everything, and I'm just like, "So, like, what you working on?" "Oh, nothing much." Like, "Don't you have any projects to work on?" "Huh?" "All right, cool. Well,
Now
here
he's watching now, so he probably knows.
Yeah, he was like, "Here's this report." I didn't even do the report. I did.
Alex,
this.
I apologize, but I needed help, bro. Like I'm freaking drowning. Alexa, fuck off.
I want Alexa to respond so bad.
She's got jokes though. Not you, Alexa. Oh my god. Well, I can't help you either. She said I don't know how to help you. Me neither.
High five, Alexa.
I know, right? She's honestly though, like she's way smarter than Siri. Siri makes me look stupid on a daily basis because
Is Alexa hooked up to your computer?
yeah.
Can you say, Alexa, turn on World of Warcraft?
Oh, I don't know if it has that ability or if
I'm pretty sure it does.
Do I have to set that up?
You probably have to set it up. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I bought a Bluetooth dongle for Bertha to.
Ah, okay.
And it does two things. It'll be a regular speaker, so if I want something to go through that's not through like music or something like that, or all the stuff that I have hooked up to the Amazon stuff goes,
I get it. Dig it.
all the stuffs and the alarms, and the kids use the show downstairs for a timer for the Xbox when it's their turn to swap.
Right.
Because we can't do by deaths because the little one dies faster than the other one, so we have to do by time because
Yeah. No, you're right.
parenting's fair, guys.
That's the way it should be.
Just gotta be fair. Okay, let's have a show, shall we?
Yes. Let's talk about.
I didn't
World of
intro
Warcraft stuff.
anyone. Not
That's
that
fine.
these gentlemen need an introduction, but if you are new to Pwnecast, I apologize in advance. I've been drinking, not very much, but we're gonna work on that throughout the rest of the show. And then I have my two very. Everything on Envy stuff matches his name, because his name is red because he's a DK. His shirt matches his chair, matches the background Doom paintings, question mark. He's just,
I mean, I could put something pink on.
No, but you sort of match already.
I know, right?
salmon.
No, I don't
No.
have salmon.
I don't have anything salmon.
No.
So we've got Envy, who is he just does stuff. We're not really sure what he does.
I don't know what I do either.
He does a lot of things. He's the raid lead. He's got jokes. Not very good ones, but he's got jokes. He's got a pretty great wife and pretty awesome pugs sometimes. Except when the one shits on the floor and pisses his wife off. That's pretty funny, actually.
No, yes.
She makes me clean it up now. So.
I would do the same, though. And then we've got Secret Sauce, who is not new. He's old.
Thanks.
He's been around the block.
Viejito.
He woke up for the show, guys. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I did set the John Cena alarm to scare the shit out of me, and then, then I took my sweet ass time. Like, it's like work, right? Take your time to get up out of bed.
Yeah.
And yes,
I gave not a whole lot of effort. I'm still wearing the shirt I went to bed in. I'm not even gonna try to pretend.
So wearing the shirt I went to work in. So
I brushed my hair though, so like we're okay there. But that's all the effort.
Looks good, right?
Yeah, I brushed my hair. I changed my ruse and brushed my teeth and all that good stuff. But the shirt is the same. And the only reason I put a bra on is because they delivered my fridge today, and that's really awkward when a delivery guy comes to your door and you're like flopping around. That's just not okay. Nobody likes that.
Like you wouldn't care though.
Oh, yeah. I do. Like I definitely,
That's something you care about.
That's just good. That in particular. I don't know why. I have no idea. But so let's talk about what's happening for Tuesday, May 7th. The weekly event is going to be the Battleground bonus event. So make sure you go get your, is it 10? Or is that skirmishes? Is it 5 wins? I think it's 5.
Isn't it? If it's 5 for Battlegrounds, then it's 10 for
skirmishes.
Arenas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the skirmishes is 10.
Yeah, it's
so
higher.
It would be 5. And
you get bonus AP out of it too. So.
Yes, which is good. And if your faction happens to be the one that's
in charge,
that's lacking or needs assistance, you get additional bonuses and buffs there depending on what's queuing. I don't think it goes by server. I think it goes by maybe what's queuing at the time for that battle group, because the battle groups aren't server specific. They are, but they aren't. The battle group is, I think, what it counts what's queuing for that specific group.
Yeah.
I'm not a mathematician, but I feel like that's what's happening.
I mean, probably.
I might be lying. But also, Dark Moon Fair is going on from the 5th to 11th. The 11th, go get your, if you're missing reputation, go do the things. You can either sit on the carousel or you can use the top hat. Which
Can you use both?
They don't stack.
Wow, that's dumb.
And the hat does not persist through death. So that's just something to be cautious of. Make sure you have several on you.
I don't think carousel does either.
No, it doesn't. You die, it falls off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
I always forget about Dark Moon Fair.
I should do it because, like, I want to level stuff, and it's 10%. That's not a whole lot, but I mean, 10%.
But there's that potion you can buy too that is from that vendor.
I feel
Again.
like.
Oh, that vendor.
Are you talking about the one in Draenor?
No. I'm talking about the one in Borealis. They have a vendor too.
Oh yeah.
So you can buy it. It's a 10% bonus too.
Yeah, I
for
can't
XP.
remember what it's called.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure. I'm not sure.
I can log into WoW real quick and let you know.
No,
I'll
I'm
be
good.
right back.
Your internet's gonna take a shit.
I'm not sure if there's a rare in whatchamacallit, right outside of the shrine in Pandaria. You know where the gate of the Golden Sun is?
Yeah.
Right around right over that wall there's a rare that usually drops a 300% XP potion.
The 15-minute one, right?
No, I think it's still an hour, but you die, it's gone, and it's a very
Yeah, no, I know.
There's a 300 one that's an hour duration. I know of one that's 15-minute duration.
No, so there in Draenor 2, there were the 300 ones because
Yeah.
your brother and I farmed them.
Yeah, but they were only 15 minutes in duration, so you had to time all of your
we had
quest
the hour
turn-ins.
ones.
What?
We had the hour ones. Yeah, ours were the hour, and then they magically disappeared from the game.
yeah.
Oh, they
But-
don't drop from the NPCs anymore. I think you can
No,
only get them.
yeah,
Not sure if
that's
that
what's-
rare still drops it because it
Oh,
only works up to like 85.
Right.
Oh, that's why
Hmm.
I don't. Because I pulled all my tunes through each expansion, so I don't have any that's lower.
Right.
That's why I didn't know. Huh. But I don't know. I keep hoping they're going to do something different with leveling stuff anyway. I mean, I like the scaling, but we talked about it last week. I'd like,
Mhm.
I think if you have leveled several alts and you've brought several through the expansion, or maybe you've just leveled one other one, like, I know my class, I don't really need to keep leveling through each expansion in a slow manner. Like, maybe we could, I don't know, it doesn't really take that much to level, but when you don't have a lot of time, I don't really want to use the little bit of time I have leveling.
I mean, I leveled my new warrior. I think I literally just did it through dungeons again.
Yeah, but do you squirrel often?
No, I'm not you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I second that.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to
No,
my life.
I focus. I'll knock out like 3-4 dungeons, log out, do it the next day. 3-4 dungeons, log out. So.
Yeah, I probably.
And I can't squirrel because I was tanking. So. Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like there's an insult in there. But
Little bit.
go do the Dark Moon Fair things. Go check out the roller coaster because roller coasters.
I've seen it. It looks pretty neat. I'm pretty happy
Did
with
you
that.
ride on it?
Sure didn't. I don't ride roller coasters.
Oh,
Not
in
even
real life?
game roller coasters?
Fuck no. Not even Roller Coaster Tycoon. Nothing.
Oh, we got a sub. Hold on. Oh
Aw.
shit, my thing's not on. Hold on, guys. This is why.
This is why she's hot.
At least I'm not hangry anymore.
You right.
You're still a pain in the ass.
I know, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold on. Let's get it on.
Donkey roll.
I had to load the.
Donkey roll.
I would dance, but it's just awkward. Jess, nobody wants that.
Donkey roll.
Nobody wants that.
You
Is
could
it
be
4
like-
Battlegrounds?
I guess. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. It was 4 or 5.
5, but it's probably
4 sounds more accurate.
Interesting.
It's like 4 mythics.
Children's Week.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that until the 9th. If you are doing the What a Long Strange Trip, you need that for, there's like 6 or 7 things you have to
Achievements.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the big meta for that. go abuse your children, because that's what this week is all about. It's about eating in front of your orphan who probably hasn't had a good meal in we don't even know how long. But
I've always hated that little quest. That's some bullshit.
I've never done it, to be honest.
Yeah.
oh, you haven't done it?
I've never done the quest.
It requires you to have a group to go into the battlegrounds, because it's easier if you have 3 or 4 other people flanking for you, so that you can, because you have to cap with your guy out, and there's like other stuff you have to do, but people are constant in battlegrounds and they want to be able to do those things. And then during Children's Week, it's even worse, because everybody and their mother is dragging their orphans through
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
death. And
Like, I've never done the event, period. Nothing about Orphan.
I did it when I first got into WoW.
I did it and completed it a while back, but I really wanted, I don't remember, I think I wanted one of the orphans, maybe the Oracle Orphan, ? Feels like that's a good memory. The Draenei little child is cute too. And then they added they added 2 more. I talked about it last week, I think. But I mean, there isn't anything of serious value you're getting there. Just
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that they really have are pets and achievements.
right, which is really great for pet people if they're into that. And there's a lot of people who achievement hunt, so
Mm-hmm.
Pets are great. I collect pets, but it isn't like a gotta have them all type of thing.
Yeah.
If I come across a pet I don't have, I'm not going to go buy it, but,
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, the Spring Balloon Festival,
Ooh.
the 10th through the 12th. Now, as a micro holiday, I actually quite enjoy this one, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. Did either of you do it?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Last year? No, I didn't even know that one existed.
So, the cool thing about this balloon festival situation is, like, you take the hot air balloon from one place to another. And
Okay.
you could ride with Horde, which was pretty cool. And it was nice to just, like...
Are you flagged?
Well, so war mode wasn't a thing when it was first out, so I don't know what that looks like in war mode. But now that you mentioned that, I definitely think we should go. Just saying.
Right after.
Where does this start at?
There's like, here, let me get away
I know
from-
I could easily look this stuff up too, but
Let me get away from my Bane spoilers, because we was getting spoiled. We were spoiling ourselves on the interwebs. Okay, so I think there's like 2 or 3 different spots. So we've got Azuna, High Mountain, Stormheim, Suramar.
Okay, so it's in Legions.
Oldham, Valley of Four Winds, Crystal Song Forest, Nagrand.
That's a lot of places.
Yeah, so I did go to all of them last time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a blast, just because, like, I was kind of communicating with the Horde via them saying things and me Googling what it meant, because, there's, like, Google actually has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a thing that it speaks fucking Orc, FYI. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that.
It speaks World of Warcraft.
Yeah, so, but I just thought it was nice. It was like, I'm just on a nice...
So is it like going on the flight path, essentially?
Pretty much. Kind of. You get to see the view, and it's, you don't have to do anything.
Does it take you different ways than the flight path does? I would assume so.
Yes.
Cool.
It's the same way every time, but it is different than what you would normally see.
All right. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it was something to just do. Like, I just hopped in and just let it do. I multitasked while it took me places.
Of course
and then
you did.
There was like 2 or 3 times where there was somebody else in the balloon with me. One of them was a Horde, and that I just thought, this is pretty neat.
Probably the best place to do it too, I would imagine, is like Valley of the Four Winds, because Blizzard's come a long way with their art, but I still don't think they've matched what they did with Miss Pandaria and its art direction.
I loved Mists of Pandaria visually. It's one of my favorite expansions. Nothing beats Suramar for me though, but like second best of all time, all maps for sure. I didn't like Dreadways at all.
No,
have that one.
That place was depressing.
It just hurt my feelings, and I farmed it a lot for Black Prince rep, like a lot. So I saw more of that shit than I wanted to. Ever. Again. Never. But I think Miss Pandaria visually was gorgeous. I loved the addition of the pandas. I didn't particularly want to be one, but I loved the addition, and I loved the story. I loved what, I don't know, me and Laura Walker Cho, man, we were freaking tight homies.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved everything. I loved everything about it, and it could also be because it's connected to what I view as one of the best expansions for PvP in general. But yeah.
Fun fact: what was the name of the last boss from Throne of Thunder? Li Shin.
Yeah, Li Shin.
He was voiced by Christopher Lee.
Huh.
Wow.
I think I knew that.
You should.
Speaking of voices, we're going to talk about it in a few minutes, but the man, Chris Metzen, has returned to voice Thrall. I did listen to the voice stuff, and I mean, obviously they're going to change up, his voice a little bit because he's older now.
Yeah, of course.
It does look like he's been on some, like, juicing with Jack LaLanne shit because he is quite buff. But I didn't want to listen because I knew there was going to be, like, stuff that I didn't want to hear. There wasn't anything that really gave it away. It was reading the Bane spoilers. It wasn't necessarily Thrall's voiceovers. It was reading. I was trying to figure out how the fuck Thrall, like, where did you come from, dude? Like, last time I saw you, you fucking left us to fight Garrosh while you cried about it. So I'm a little salty. But I loved the feeling of hearing, just hearing his voice. And I loved the feeling of hearing that it was Chris Metzen. So
Yeah. I actually just read that before I took a nap.
yeah. It feels good when they're still involved a little bit, because that gives me a little bit of hope that things aren't as bad as, like, it looks, right? If he's still coming in and doing things, then obviously there's still friends there. So, all the stuff that only we can see, it just makes me feel that much better. And it's, it was very nostalgic. It was good. And it's good for him to be, I guess I feel like if some of the vets still have their hands here,
yeah,
we're not going to stray too far from the path, I don't know. There's so much. But, yeah, it was good. It was really good. I'm excited, to be perfectly. I didn't think I'd be excited to see Thrall, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, yeah. For these affixes, is this for this week or is this for next week's?
This is currently going on this week.
So, Fortified Teaming, Explosive, and Reaping. So, I really would like to check out Reaping. I need to make sure I do a 10 key.
You still haven't done a 10 yet?
But I still haven't done Reaping in general.
We know who she's married to. Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
Listen, I canceled my husband's World of Warcraft account 2 days ago.
Was he misbehaving?
No, he just doesn't play, and I'm not going to keep paying for some shit he doesn't play. Like,
True.
Every time I get back from BlizzCon, he's, like, in. He wants to be a part of the world that I love, and he wants to game with me, and he wants to do all these things because he missed me so much at BlizzCon, and he hates that he's not a part of any of that. And then I get that for, like, a month or two where he really super loves me, and, like, it's dear this and all these things, and then, like...
Let's go raid some dungeons.
Then it goes back into the old, like, who gives a fuck what you like? I'm just gonna go over here and play Overwatch, or, I don't get the, like, the loving... He's over-loving when I get back from BlizzCon. In truth, I love it, which is why I'm glad he doesn't go. But then I always tell him, like, a couple months later, I'm like, why can't you love me like you love me when I get back from BlizzCon? Why can't you love me like that all the time? He's not a dick, guys. He's a great husband. I'm just saying, like, there's a difference there where he's, like, overly...
affectionate.
Because he missed me, and he, I work from home, and this is our life. There isn't a lot, even though I tried to get him to go do stuff with not me. We're together a lot, so I would get annoyed with me too. Like, I don't even know why he's still here, to be perfectly honest.
He just missed you for the fact that you took care of the kids.
Well, the kids have a great week because they eat whatever bullshit he gives them. No one cleans anything.
Cotton candy sandwich? Let's do it.
Yeah, like, no one cleans anything, and they just spend the whole week trashing the house and not going to bed on time. So
no, why would they do such a thing? That makes no sense.
That's silly.
It's good for them, though. The kids, they need that little bit of rebellion. I think it's important. I'm glad he doesn't seem to be watching the show anymore either, which, again, he'll watch the show, like, religiously when I first get back from BlizzCon.
Mhm.
And then nothing.
He does all the things, and then it goes away.
Yeah. I guess it is. That's just the nature. If I didn't have BlizzCon, I don't know that we would have a spark. To be really honest. Like, if I didn't have BlizzCon or the occasional business trip, we probably might be an old married couple pushing each other.
Sleeping in separate beds.
Can you imagine?
Fuck no.
My mom.
I have a fantastic bed. I love my bed.
My mom and her husband sleep in separate
Oh,
beds,
my.
and it's so bizarre. Hot fixes, huh? Anything good? I know that they did some sub changes.
Yeah, sub got like back to where it's supposed to be at.
And it was right before, we've got the competitions coming up, and we've got all kinds of shit.
Mhm.
People are a little mad, I think, but
I think
That's something new. That's just how it works.
meanwhile, Method's out here running 20 fucking Destro locks.
It was 14. I watched that today at work.
See what happens when Scott has to not raid because he's got to go do stuff. He's doing real life stuff and leaves the raid to them, and there's fucking literally the whole team of warlocks. I gotta be honest though, as a warlock and as one that's
You're pretty proud.
like, it's good to see, even if like, because I know some of them, I think there's 1 or 2 affliction in there, and I think there's a couple demos. Even if it's not my spec, like, it's nice to see.
Well,
know.
yeah. I mean, I agree.
It's nice that we're important again. And I appreciate that Holinka didn't lie to me, even though it took 4 years for this to happen. Because remember, I asked Holinka about this my very first BlizzCon. But then I did talk to him last year at BlizzCon. I had a very long conversation in general about, which he doesn't.
You sure did.
He doesn't have anything to do with it except like he deals with combat design for both PvE and PvP. But it's nice to have our heyday for just 5 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
even if it doesn't last. Though those chaos bolts last night were still pretty great. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy needs to be killed. Oh, wait, he's already dead. Yeah, he's dead. DED. Dead. Other than that, like, obviously there's probably going to be some additional tuning for Crucible just because this is what they do. Like, they release and they tune. It's just really weird that we can't seem to get it right in testing. I don't know. I guess that's normal. Do you feel like that's...
The devs can only do so much.
Yeah. And I suppose they probably don't get real data anyway, especially like when it comes to PTR or even like pre-expansion for beta. I don't really think you're getting exact conditions of what it would be like for an actual group of people to go in and do the things. Because...
Like outside of like a mythic group?
Well, because like... they can get whatever gear that they want in PTR.
You're right. Yeah,
and in
no, I
beta.
watched.
So it isn't. I don't feel like they're getting. It's not true testing in a sense of like all factors.
Right.
So I guess that they probably really couldn't test all of it because I do the same thing when like I went into PTR yesterday, and I just put all the things on me because it's PTR.
So that way you got perfect stats.
Well, it's just nice to be just living fabulous for 5 minutes while I'm checking stuff
Right.
out. But I have
Yeah.
to tread lightly in PTR because I don't want spoilers. I've avoided most of them through all the patches, so I got to kind of like experience it. But I fucked myself up with them goddamn Bane ones, man. Guys, don't go to Wowhead, people.
It's like you're interneting for the first time.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I even said I'm not going to read anything. I'm just going to look and see what the parts about Thrall, and, like, that's it.
That's not how it works.
No, it isn't how it works. But somebody asked me if Thrall was going Horde. I don't remember who it was. Was it you? It wasn't Envy. Somebody asked me if Thrall was going back Horde, and I'm like, I mean, he was chill. He was rolling with Jaina, so I don't know, but...
Yeah, he's kind of trying to be the neutral.
Yeah, and I don't think...
The new Jaina?
I don't think he needs to be a leader anymore in that sense, right? Like, you could just be the old vet spiritual leader, like Khadgar is. I think it's time for the new generation. Khadgar.
Who's that?
You
Who the
know.
fuck is that?
Yeah,
The guy,
like this.
the guy from the movie?
Like this expansion, you barely hear from Khadgar. Last expansion, it was all Khadgar.
I don't remember hearing from him at all this fucking expansion.
I think it was the beginning and like some random stuff
No,
from
it's pre-patch.
it was pre-patch, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say like he's not around. He just disappeared.
I think it's important though. But
I mean, I guess.
where maybe he was wherever Thrall was, and maybe he's wherever we're going because I don't know if you guys saw, but they're not going to do anything at Gamescom this year.
Right, I didn't see that.
And I would hope it's to save it for their own BlizzCon. And I know a lot of people, like I seen some Twitter replies where people were like, "Oh, this looks so bad." I don't think so at all. Actually, it gave me a lot of
Hope.
yes, because like I've always been frustrated that they do announcements not at BlizzCon and they do them every fucking where else. It annoys me
Right.
because I feel like that should be where you do your things, and maybe they figured it out, or maybe they're not ready, right? Like I think isn't it like a month or two before? Isn't it in September?
Gamescom?
Yeah,
August, September.
August. Yeah, so either they're not ready or maybe they're just give it all you got at the BlizzCon because that's.
I mean, that's what they should do, though. I mean, people spend enough money. You have people viewing it at home.
You
Like,
have
there's all these avenues. Yeah,
you have
They-
bell-threatening people that
I mean-
are not going that they're fucking going.
I know, right? Like,
That's-
who would fucking do that? That's crazy. Who would
They
threaten
gotta
somebody?
justify the 550. So
Yeah, you're right.
But no, I hope. Like these are things that I'm shooting in the dark, but it does make me feel good. It does make me feel good.
They're gonna announce Warcraft Mobile.
I mean, we already have the capabilities, but
I'll play it.
It's next expansion announcement time.
Max, I am not gonna play Classic. Can't do it.
You
I
know,
invested too much time in this. Wow.
I was thinking about this the other day, because I have a buddy who does things, and shit, I can't go very far with that, so I'm gonna have to just change it up. Anyway, so I've been thinking and talking randomly to like my husband and
Is that
stuff
what I saw, Bernie?
about. Well, I forgot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a fucking stupid moment. But I think like I thought I was just maybe I'll just check it out. Like maybe I'll just see what the big deal is with these Classic fans on the internet, right? And I'm not talking about like everybody who wants to play Classic. I'm talking about like the diehard fucking Classic aka Raiders fans on Twitter that believe that Classic is going to be the savior of World of Warcraft, which I didn't.
But I don't get that though. Like,
I didn't know World of
Classic is
Warcraft
only
needed to be
Classic.
saved.
It's not
but
like they're gonna make Classic Burning Crusade or Classic Wrath
it's
of
going to be
Lothar.
the savior because then they won't have to deal with whatever they're dealing with that's hurting their feelings on live. Which I don't have a lot of beef with what's going on live. There's some things I dislike. I don't do them. The
Yeah,
island
that's pretty
expeditions.
much comes down to.
Yeah, there's shit that I don't do. It's a waste of my time. But for the most part, like I'm pretty happy.
Mm-hmm.
So they believe it's going to save their gaming life. It's going to breathe new life into the WoW community. And that might be the case, which is why I don't hate Classic. And, which is why I will probably, I'll probably check it out, but just the thought of leveling my staff, guys, do you know how many things you have to fucking hit with your staff to level it?
Yeah, it's a lot. I used to like the punching one, the hand-to-hand combat one. That was a great one.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm seeing the blue text. Your Dave is leveled 14, 15. Like it's here in the brain. Because I didn't play very much of Classic. Like I came in right before, right during the, I went full retard right now.
Burning Crusade?
Burning Crusade, yeah. Like I wasn't very long, but even some of that stuff was still in play in Burning Crusade anyway.
It was, yeah.
Because I was stuck in fucking Red Ridge Mountains for like 6 fucking months, guys, because I was hitting shit with sticks. And I couldn't find that goddamn necklace at the bottom of the fucking lake because back then, I didn't have
She
friends.
didn't know how to use Thoughtbot. Or...
That's actually what I learned, and that's when I finally got the
Thoughtbot
necklace.
was the business.
I love that shit. They revamped it. WoW had revamped it for the classic stuff. But I'll check it out because I think it's important to. I like to support everything Blizzard does, even if it's things I don't like. But I don't think it's going to save World of Warcraft because I think this is just things that we have to go through because it's change, and nothing is ever perfect forever, right? Like there'll always be a heyday, and WoW's heyday was over a long time ago. So the fact that it's even still producing content is fucking amazing, given all of the Final Fantasies and like all the things that are better graphically. Well, I mean, WoW's still pretty great graphically, but you guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, there's other games out there that have a better visual representation than what WoW is, which is
Atlas and
fine.
Arc. Atlas and Arc
Yeah.
are one of them. But I like that WoW is the way that it is because if I want real and I want to see things on,
then I'll go buy a shield and a sword and go hit trees in my backyard.
No, I'll go fucking log into Atlas and get on a fucking boat and kill shit. So.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We went on a long tangent. That was unexpected. I
Sorry.
apologize. BlizzCon tickets. We talked about that last week, though, right? But need to remind that Saturday, the first round. So that's 10 a.m. PDT. Make sure you pre-create your AXS.
Account.
And what I liked about it is your payment information. You can actually save in there, unlike Universe where you had to enter it in. Unless you use, like, I have some shit, something key.
The autofills for you?
Yeah, some shit that I downloaded, like, the second BlizzCon that auto does stuff for you. But, yeah, it's going to be different. So those of you with slightly faster internet than others, you're not going to have a leg up here. Everybody's just going to go into a waiting room and, do your thing. Here's the thing, though. Somebody said, well, a lot of people probably aren't going to be going because this whole business that happened with the layoffs. $5 says it's going to be like tickets will probably sell out even faster.
Yeah, it does every year. So
I don't think this is going to slow it down one bit. I think it's a big BlizzCon.
Yeah.
It's a big anniversary, and if we get even just a portion of the announcements that I'm hoping for per game, even new games, even if it's a fucking mobile game, guys, I don't want to hear you guys fucking crying about mobile games, okay? I don't want to hear you crying about it with your wah-wah. I don't want to hear that shit. It's life, and it's new, and if they're genuinely going to continue to put into their own stuff and everything that they've said about the reasons why things have happened, if that starts to be evident, then I think that there's no better thing that we could hope for, because when you have faith in a company, I think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I still have faith in the company to still be playing. I logged into Overwatch one day just because I was bored. I'm going to play Heroes of the Storm again, even though they're basically shit can for the most part.
They've been doing new Heroes, though. Anduin just came out. I'm going to log in and check that shit out.
Yeah.
When they release new Heroes, don't you get to play them for like a week or two?
Yeah, you can test them.
Before you have to buy them?
Something like that.
Like they always have a thing where you... Because I played with the last one, I think might have been... Oh, hell, I don't even damn know.
Yeah. But no. So, I mean, I still play the games because I'm always going to be a Blizzard fan. So, even with all the side games I buy for my computer that I don't play because it's just... I've spent too much money. I've spent too much time. I've invested so much in, like, my friends. So, why would I play something else? That's just what it comes down to for me.
Well, and... I still play every day. I don't do a lot of things every day. Some days it's literally just like checking in on things, or that's when I'll pick to do my guild cooking or, whatever. But I log in every day. Every day I log in. I think there was one day last week where I didn't log in until like It was already like midnight or 1, so technically it wasn't the same day. But I'm already out of war resources because I do that shit every day on my phone too, and I lerp in chat now that the chat's going on
I keep
the
forgetting
phone.
to download that damn thing again, but whatever.
Yeah, I
have
lerp
it
in
downloaded, I
chat.
don't even fucking use it.
I lerp in chat because it saves the chat, so I get to look and
True.
see what's going on in the chats, especially when I'm working. Like, this is such a part of me that even on times when I'm not impervious to getting, I don't want to say bored, but,
Right.
you know, sometimes WoW takes a lot of mental. Sometimes I just don't want to deal with mental stuff. I want to log into GTA and I want to kill a bunch of 12-year-olds. Or, like, I want to build shit in Ark because I need to unwrap my brain. And that's a good way to do it. Or I want to fucking be a pirate. And I want to sail the seas. It's always WoW, though. Like, WoW's in my feed. WoW's the news that I watch. And, like, I don't know. I'm trying to imagine a life where I finally say, fuck this game.
I mean, I would say it's going to eventually happen, just it's not there yet.
I'll be good with, like, another 5 years.
Yeah.
Because in 5 years, I'll be over 40. I probably won't want to play anyway. I'm probably going to
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was looking at.
I'm just going to go fucking put my old lady cream on and... The good news is I don't have arthritis, by the way. I got my x-ray results. They had to rule out arthritis before they do anything else because apparently arthritis is a thing. But I don't have arthritis, so that's good news.
Good.
Next step is MRI for the surgeon to do things. Which there's a guy that plays with no arms. There's a guy that plays with one arm. There's a guy that plays with his feet. Like, I could type up some emails with my feet.
Yeah, that guy with one arm, he's in our guild. That's amazing.
He is in our guild. And it's funny that his toon name is One Arm. That shit cracks me up.
Oh, yeah.
I want to message him and be like, dude, be better than that. Like...
No, he loves it. He embraces it.
You know,
well, yeah,
the sad part is this is like news to me. I had no idea.
Yeah. So One Arm's a real life friend from back home. So.
And you know, he's like the super famous guy that like did things with one arm.
Yeah. One arm, one foot.
Quiet.
Well, one leg. Yeah.
He's very quiet. He doesn't bother anybody. He just logs in and does his thing.
Yep.
But you know. So. Ooh, the current MDI standing. I love when it's method versus method. So this was as of 10 a.m. I loved Envy's notes. Like, this motherfucker did timestamps of when the news was posted. Like, that's...
Oh, yeah. He knows what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
That'd be giving out fake news and shit.
That dude's secret sauce is a bum.
I've been following... Obviously, I follow the method stuff because it's method.
Yeah.
But I appreciate how important that the MDI has become in terms of what... This is our third year?
Yeah.
Because last year it was like the second year and they were really happy with the first year, and this is like,
you
know, the third year makes it like pretty substantial, to be perfectly honest. But I'd seen a tweet from Olivia in regards to this specific stuff for the esports, because this was a lot of stuff that she had lobbied for when she started, when she went from Wowhead to Blizzard for the esports stuff. This was like, you know, this was her... This is what she wanted. This is what she fought really hard for. And it's probably nice for her to just sit back and just kind of like watch it unfold. And she had mentioned, like, you know, the program itself, whether it's PvE or the PvE stuff, that it's pretty much in good hands. And I can attest to that because I see, what the hell is this? Is it David? Angie, remind me, because I'm having a retard moment. But, like, there's obvious it's love there. And I think only the best things come from that, if I'm being perfectly real. Like, it's good stuff. But we've got Method EU and Method NA, which, did they change their names? I thought EU is PogChamp previously.
Maybe.
I need to check. I don't think it's the same team because one of them went to raid for someone. I don't even know.
Fucking up.
Oh, Abracadabra, third. East. Team D. What do you suppose that means, guys?
Delicious. That's what it stands for.
D.
dungeon, obviously.
I know, right?
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, destroyer, delectable.
Did somebody say I compared myself to the disabled? I mean, I am disabled, so.
On a lot lower scale.
Have you guys met my husband?
You're dumb.
He has no soul.
Yeah.
And I mean, is anybody offended that I compared myself to the disabled? I can compare myself to a Indian or a black person if that'll make you feel better. I mean, I could offend a whole lot of people in one fucking sentence.
Oh my god, you're
Just
so dumb.
gonna throw that out there.
Just
Like, this
leave
is a
that
pretty
part.
tame version of Belle. Just like, this is tired and alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the angry version yesterday.
Tell everybody why I yelled at you yesterday. Tell
Man.
the class why you got yelled at yesterday.
So I felt that it was time to take a break from BlizzCon due to the fact that I normally overspend, even though I send myself with a budget of what I can spend. And then it's always fantastic because the gear shop, Blizz store, it always comes out in advance. So I was like, cool, I'll just buy everything early. That way I could just go to BlizzCon, enjoy myself, etc., etc. Then then I get to the store and I'm like, oh, all this stuff I magically fucking missed. So now I spend even more money. And then every time on my drive home, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I spend all this money? Blah, 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 right? So then 2019 hits and, IRS comes for you, and then dental work comes for you because that's a real thing. You got to take care of your mouth, which I'm doing, but it's expensive, right? And I just came to the realization that I have other priorities in my life that are a lot more expensive. And then here comes good old fucking Belle in the middle of a dungeon. Why the fuck aren't you going to BlizzCon? And then I repeat myself all over again. She's like, you're going to BlizzCon.
Here's the thing. So I'm all for priorities changing, right? Like, you get married, you have kids, you get dogs. Like, life changes at the drop of a hat. And I'm all for all the various reasons. But in his explanation to me, all of that is under his control. He makes the choice to spend at the Blizzard shop. Guess what? This bitch doesn't. I 150% do not. Instead, I ask whoever's going to get me whatever pin is my focus that year. I don't step foot in there, period. I live with other boys during BlizzCon so that I could get cheap room rates. Everything he said to me wasn't that it was time to focus his priorities. All of it was things that were under his control. So, okay, I'll save you from yourself then. We'll go do something instead of you taking your ass into the store and dropping $1,000 on some shit that you don't even care about.
I do. It's all over my desk. I'll pull my fucking camera over there.
There wasn't anything in there that said, like, he's got to pay for a brand new car, pay for a brand new house. Like, there wasn't anything to me that said it's all this stuff. And the reality is, Belle's lost a lot of friends this year and last year. You're going because I get 1 week a year to myself. 1 week a year. It's all I ask for. It's all I need. You're fucking going.
You're so stupid.
I'm not asking. You're fucking going. We'll get you a ticket on Saturday. We'll see you there. I already have the room. We're good.
By the way, I can't go. I can't find it.
Seriously, like, your wife would kill you in your sleep. I'm not even stressed about that.
The
Like,
pugs. The pugs.
I'm not even stressed about that. Oh yeah, that's right. I watched that. I watched the replay of that wipe. That method wipe.
The 2%?
I'm kind of hoping they don't get it until Scott can come back. I don't know how long Scott's going to be gone, but he's doing a family thing. But
Family comes first. This is how it works.
Yeah, and one, he's very much like that. But I'd like, I'm saying as if Method's going to get it, but I think
I'm pretty sure they're going to get it.
yeah,
They're going to do it this weekend.
they got 42 warlocks. Like, what could
Yeah.
go wrong?
It's going to be all warlocks. They're not even going to have tanks or healers anymore. It's just going to be
Who
warlocks.
needs it? The warlock has a blueberry. Let's go. Let's go. The blueberry isn't as good as it used to be, though, sadly.
Nah, it's not.
Ooh. That's actually really good. Gabe impressed me a little bit. We touched on the Derek Proudmore thing, I think, briefly before it happened, because I spoiled myself there too. On like a week before we went through that whole stuff.
Segment ourselves.
But like, what does that mean? Like, so if Sylvanas had control of him, or like whatever she does, I'm assuming there's a certain amount of mental mind fucking that probably happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if this is really a lie? Because that was a little too
simplistic.
You know, right when like a scene happens in a movie and the guy is confessing his love and it's the perfect, like, everything happening, and then boom, he's dead the next 5 seconds into the scene. It's almost like that same situation where too many things were kind of like perfect. So
I mean, in reality, like if she had that much control over him still, which I don't see. I mean, does she have to be within a certain radius to have control over people?
That's a good
or,
question.
yeah, could she just be like, Derek Proudmore die, and he just dies, right? I mean, I don't know if that's how Sylvanas works, because I don't follow her story at all. But I mean, yeah, it was pretty easy on how it worked, but I mean,
and Jaina just welcomed him back without even a thought. I'm gonna need you to take a lie detector test. I'm gonna need a fucking blood sample, and I'm gonna need you to pee in this cup. Like, I need proof, right? So, Envy, what do you think? Do you think that there's something potentially, like, underhanded or nefarious here?
I mean, it all points that way to me, at least. Like, it's just too easy. Like, Bane shows up, brings in Derek Proudmore. Everybody's reunited. They're happy, right? It's way too easy, especially in WoW or Warcraft in general. Nothing comes without a price, and I'm thinking that Derek is probably just, a time bomb. He's just gonna wait for the right opportunity, do what he was.
I don't think he's gonna wait for the opportunity. I think it's already planted, and he probably doesn't even know it.
Maybe like how he's just activated one day.
Yeah, like it's either he's activated or Sylvanas gets in a certain range and just it fucking goes off. So,
But I mean, we see how much control. God, what the hell's his name? Nathanos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much she controls him. Like, dude has absolutely no choice. But
Dude's like a nerd with his first girlfriend, right? Like,
to touch up briefly on what Cactus said earlier in Facebook, the guy who voices Nathanos does a damn good job. Like, he's charming in a sense. Like, he's fun to watch. He's like kind of demented in like this real, like, messed up way, like void of all emotion. But he's charming. And I feel that's like Sylvanas, like, just he's a puppet, and that's
you
what
feel
Derek
like
is.
Sylvanas is charming?
She's pretty hot for a dead girl. I mean, I wouldn't think twice about it.
What?
All right.
Hold on.
Going horde.
I mean, okay.
Fuck.
What do you think, Secret? Not about Sylvanas or going horde.
I was like, wait, which one are you asking me about?
Not about either of those.
All right.
You read.
I know, right? You got me over here fucking blushing, bruh. I mean, yes, like I said, I felt it was a little easy the way it happened. But again, this could have been a plot that was just waiting to go off, and Bane obviously has been just waiting for his opportunity to GTFO, and he realized what Sylvanas had and was like, I might as well just take this from, this whole situation. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's the time bomb thing probably is more accurate.
Well, and Bane isn't really a hate monger either.
No, not at all. Which is good. He stands for his people, and I get it. He's part of the horde, but he has some sense about this whole situation as well. I just feel like I said, he's on a hold. He's on pause right now in terms of Derek, and some shit's going to go down, probably an 8.2 somewhere, and Sylvanas is basically just going to set him off, and that's just the way I see it. But again, we'll find out shortly.
I'd like there to be, I don't know, I feel like there probably should be some type of betrayal that happens there.
I would like there to be some sort of quest where you get to play as Derek.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat before the whole situation goes down.
Or
whatever
maybe
the
we get to
situation's going to
see
be.
like what's been happening to him.
Yeah, that'd
like,
be cool.
Maybe there's like a flashback shit or something that we go through to kind of see like, you know, where he's been.
Yeah.
Like, we already know that Sylvanas isn't herself. And that much was evident in, you know, the conversation that Sourfang had, where basically he was like, you know, she's not normal. Like, the bitch is fucking crazy. She's off her fucking psych meds, was like essentially what he was saying.
Pretty much.
But the thing that he was saying about, I forget, I talked about it like, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. There's a conversation, and something that he had said struck me as really weird, because he said something like, you know, Sylvanas isn't in control. And, I mean, that's no secret. Like, I think the assumption there is, especially with, like, Illyria in the Void and, you know, like, the part that the Void still plays.
Right, yeah.
So, I wonder, honestly. I think the assumption now is that Sylvanas is somehow being controlled by old gods.
By Inzuf?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, maybe to an extent. You know, maybe there's some sort of mutual agreement that they have, or who knows.
So I kind of did the same thing that Belle did to herself. I spoiled a bit of the story for myself with...
Ay, mijito.
Oh, did you spoil more than what I did? Because you...
No.
Oh, no.
This everybody, it's live. Everybody should have done the quest already to see the cutscene. But leading into the Crucible of Storms raid and whatnot, that quest that you do with the
Brother Pike?
Yeah, essentially. I guess that's the end quest NPC. But that dagger for the Shadow Priest.
Oh, yeah.
Zalatoth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that whispers, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I read ahead a bit and spoiled it. I'm not gonna say anything, but all these questions we're asking, I'm like, I sort of know.
I have not read that. I knew whatever that was behind the spoiler tag when I got to that part, because I always knew that the priest weapon in general, and that the way that it's been kind of it's been something that Blizzard hasn't really focused, but Wowhead has.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I'm not saying Wowhead works for Blizzard. I'm just saying that Wowhead's very good about making sure we see exactly what it is we're supposed to see that maybe we wouldn't have caught sooner.
Right.
The Wonderful World of Data Mining, or they're just, you know, like they've been around for a long time, so they live this shit. I took a step back in terms of knowing all the things, because it's been really fun not having to, like, know all the things and having to ask, well, how do I do this? That's been fucking killer to be that guy. But I avoided that whole part on when I was looking at Wowhead yesterday and today. I avoided literally that entire thing because I knew there was going to be good shit in there. Now I'm going to have to go look after the show, because now I don't want to not look. Fuck. Guys, it's going down.
At the mall?
Maybe. College Park. So let's see.
Not really.
I just need to know what's going on. I'm still trying to focus on who's going to take over Horde, because I don't imagine that they're going to continue to let Sylvanas be war chief, or maybe they're going to gracefully exit Sylvanas out of whatever's happening. But it does not feel like we're going to end this expansion with Sylvanas still being the war chief. Am I the only one that feels that way?
No. I feel the exact same way, but I feel she's going to put up a fight for it. I don't think she's gonna turn it over and be like, "Here you go, guys. I'm sorry for fucking up." It's not gonna be like that. Like she's gonna probably rage like a fucking banshee that she is, and
Do you
some
think they'll
shit's
kill
gonna go
her?
down. Nah, I don't think we're gonna kill her, but
No.
She's too beloved.
yeah, 100%. Like that.
I still feel like there's something different at play anyway, though. I still feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're inching up to kill her, if not this expansion, next expansion.
I mean, maybe next, but not this expansion for sure. Like this expansion was based around her to an extent, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen. Not now.
I don't know that we'll ever have a good war chief as we did previously, and I'm not even Horde, but, you know, I can respect. I don't have to be part of your faction to respect your hustle, respect your leadership, respect what you stand for. And I've said on many occasions, like, Rin, he might have been a little Hitler in his behavior sometimes. Like, there were times when he literally was like, kill them all. So, you know, I don't believe that my faction is
Better.
above any of that, right? Like, they're not above vengeance, and they're not above making, you know, poor decisions out of anger or frustration or trying to, you know, whatever. Like, I'm not above any of that, and neither are they. Like, if I was the king, I can't say that I wouldn't use it to my own advantage, guys. That's what having power is, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, you have it all the time. Fuck.
Not
Nothing new.
everybody, like, is so pious that they do everything that they're supposed to if they have that ability. I can't say
Right.
that I wouldn't fucking push a button or go to war. I
Funny,
do that.
I just pressed the button right now and almost closed Zoom.
I would have been
Yeah.
so damn mad because of the boxes. But honestly, like, I make decisions in games every day that are bad ones, and
We
some
All the
just
time.
tough through it.
some
all
of
the
them
time.
are because I am in charge. And I do.
Mhm.
I say, let's go to fucking war. We're going to kill everybody. And it always ends in sadness. But I don't know. I'm curious to see if we are going to seriously go somewhere else.
Yeah, but we've been talking about that for a year already.
Because I feel it in my bones. I don't know why. There's they've given us no indication, right? There's no,
Right.
outside of seeing the different planets in the cosmos through the, what are those shits called?
Who knows? We might
The
even
chamber
end up in
of all the planets.
Yeah, the rift. What did we,
Mm.
what did we do? Rifts?
The Greater Rift?
Yeah, the greater rift.
in,
Were you-
Argus.
Yeah, on Argus when you did the
Yeah, the rifts and
the rifts.
the greater rift for the world.
But you
boss.
went to the different cosmos, like you
Right.
got to go to different places, and I kind of felt like that was a precursor. Now my question is, they wouldn't spend an entire expansion prepping for that because they do 2 expansions previous, right? So,
Right.
and no one would see it coming.
I think we're probably gonna get closer to the void, because you remember in the Nighthold. God, what the hell is the name of the boss? He did all.
Ravencrest?
No,
Oh.
Nighthold. The Nighthold raid. There was. A
Oh,
boss.
sorry. I'm
Yep.
thinking of fucking.
Star Augur?
Astrology.
Star Augur?
Yes. And he's basically like trying to show you like why they're doing what they're doing, right? He's just like opening up all these like different worlds.
Yeah.
True.
And then a world of void that's just engulfed in
Yeah.
the void. I think that's obviously going to be the next baddie. We're going to go to the source.
Yeah. True.
I'm-
And I think
I'm
it's fair to
sorry.
say that we're just going to.
What if the void engulfs Azeroth? Is that a possibility? I don't know.
I mean, it could. I don't
Like,
see why
I
not.
still kind of don't understand the void. I do, but I don't. But I don't know. I kind of, because there has been no like leading up to it like they did in Legion. Like
Right.
in Legion, I was pretty fucking sure, not this expansion, but I was pretty sure that they were gearing us up for us to go either fight somewhere else planet-wise, or my hope was that we were going to be like refugees from our own planet, because I think that story would be really nice. We would get to experience.
To start all over.
Yeah, because we would get to experience what, you know, we've watched others experience in losing their planet, and I
You
think
know what would be
that'd
cool
be great.
on top of that?
What?
Since you're saying, essentially start over, right?
Right.
So we'd go somewhere else, and like how we have this whole assisting with resources to go to Stromgard or to go to Darkshore, right?
Yeah.
If we started all over, think of like the garrison. You had to kind of build your garrison.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if it was based across your faction where you had to build your city?
Ooh.
Everyone had to participate. Like this was like a real thing, and
kind of like survival meets.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you're not gonna die, so you can log out of the game and you'll come right back.
Balance your fucking vitamins.
Right. Yeah, but like the whole community, the whole server had to participate in some form of garrison building, but it was like rebuilding Stormwind or rebuilding Orgrimmar,
like
something like
each
that.
faction.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Warfront in
Huh.
you get all the resources.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
but on
essentially like that.
Scale.
100%. Like it could be done. I don't see why not.
I didn't even like in all of my thought process. I didn't even consider that, but I do think that would be very unique. And what if
this is why I came to the show this week.
What if they've been using the stuff that they've added here as a testing ground?
Of course. Like why not?
Guys, I think we just cracked the case.
Damn, I'm good. Fucking high five. I'm going to bed. Bam.
I think we just cracked the case. I think I like that possibility.
It would be pretty cool too, because now.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that whole server, or just in general, anyone that participated, once it was completed, hypothetically, is everyone would get like this lifetime achievement. You helped rebuild your capital city, blah blah blah.
Because we don't know struggle, do we? As an Azeroth people.
Everything's been handed to us.
Yeah, as an Azeroth people, we don't know struggle. Our forefathers know struggle.
Yeah.
But we don't know that struggle. We don't know what the Draenei went through. We don't know, we don't know the struggle. We are spoiled in a sense. We fought some baddies, but I mean, we live pretty good. We eat pretty good. Like, we got them thick, cool turns. So, like, obviously nobody's hungry. But
True.
I like that idea of a struggle because I do think we need to struggle as people. We haven't struggled at all. Like, we're heroes, right? We're champions. And it should be about, like, that should be what it's about. But all you sadists out there that are excited for no electricity with Classic, like, I would think this would be right up their alley of, maybe we can't even have mounts or some shit because, I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that's a really good idea, Secret.
I try.
Sometimes
Not all the time, but
I hope Blizzard listens. I don't think that they do. Anybody that listened to us previously probably doesn't work there anymore. Like, I'm sure we have no...
all our help is gone.
Yeah, like I have DitchCon stuff and I have no contact. I have absolutely no idea who does anything at Blizzard anymore for Blizzard stuff. I have no idea.
Yeah. That sucks.
Well, I mean, we're going to be fine, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's got the wheels spinning. Guys, I want to hear what you guys have to say. So comment on the YouTube. Send me an email. I know I've been really bad about looking at the YouTube stuff and the emails. And guys, I don't really have an excuse, but I'm wearing yesterday's clothes. So that should kind of help you understand my life just a tiny bit.
But you shower anyway. You still smell like yesterday's clothes.
I know,
You're
right?
right. You're right. You're 100% right. And I really want to feel bad, but I don't.
It's like calling you Pugsley.
I'm excited. Tomorrow's Friday, though. You have no idea. But then I have kids' birthday party. I hate children's birthday parties. If you are friends with me and you have children, please do not invite me to your kids' birthday party. It isn't because I want to be a jerk. I love other people's children. Like, I will love your children like they are my own. And in fact, my friends use their kids against me when I'm mad at them. But I fucking hate children's birthday parties, guys.
You're funny.
I hate children's birthday parties, and moreover, I hate children's birthday parties that are 45 fucking minutes away at a hot ass park when it's 110 fucking degrees outside.
That's the best time to go outside. What are you talking about? You need that vitamin D in your life.
And it's my niece, right? It's my little miss. She's my little miss, and I love her to pieces, and I just can't say no. So I'm going to go very grumpily. I'm going to sit there and not talk to anybody because I don't like my... Anyway.
Punchline?
I don't particularly care for the in-laws. Just is what it is.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Sometimes you just don't like your in-laws, and I don't like any of them. I like the one, the aunt grandma. She's nice, but I'm just gonna go and.
You're going for your niece at the end of the day. That's what you're going for.
No, that kid isn't even gonna see me but 2 minutes. She is gonna be running around like a fucking vigilante because she is my brother's child, and she is gonna be living it up. I'm gonna be not even a thought. But she does love me. She calls my younger sister. She calls my younger sister me, and it's hysterical. Who was that? Was that Matt?
Yeah, it was. He's finally home after forever. He said hi.
No, tell him he's dead to me.
Oh, Belle says you're dead to her.
Ask if he's gonna go to BlizzCon. Ask if he's gonna go to BlizzCon.
Are you going to BlizzCon? Do you want to go? He said he's down.
Tell him we got the big room. We got the room with bunk beds.
Oh, we got the one with bunk beds and all that shit. Yeah. You're the youngest. You get to sleep on top.
Well, the top is where you don't have to smell the farts.
Exactly. All right, bye.
I'm just gonna strong arm everybody. We're just gonna put a stop to the show.
Oh, that's too funny.
What did Max say? What did we do?
Huh?
I don't know. I was reading. I was back reading.
Oh no, he was talking about something else,
Oh.
and I knew what he was talking about. So.
Oh, what was he talking about?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, I don't watch that.
Exactly. So I won't say anything because I'm pretty sure some people still haven't watched it. So.
Here's the thing. When are we going to be able to talk about Endgame on Twitter? Because I have things to say, guys. I have things to say. So if you are listening and or watching,
Just give it 2 weeks.
Go
2
watch
weeks.
the movie because I have things to say. I am very emotional and I need to speak about it. And I told everybody I was going to do it anyway, but then I was like, "Ugh, I don't want to be that guy."
No, I messed up and I saw Endgame same day episode 3 of Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's just...
Oh,
I saw people's reactions to that Game of Thrones episode, so that was probably a really bad idea.
I was...
I had a 2-day grace period in between, so I was good.
Doesn't somebody die like every week on Game of Thrones? Isn't that the thing? It's like,
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
it's
probably
like
the average.
It's like Hunger Games or some shit.
Hungry
Man.
Games?
Yeah, I need you guys to go see so we could discuss it in a sidebar because it's really an important thing for me because this whole Marvel life has been, I mean, this
Yeah.
is,
You're a fucking nerd.
well, I'm not a fan because of the movies. Like, we're talking, this is
Right. Just
teenage
Marvel in
comic
general.
book shit. So this whole thing made it even, like, you know. But, and I really, I was going to spoil. Anyway, so I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you've spoiled yourself with some of the Wowhead stuff that's coming out, or if you just have your own theories, like I'm interested, given that I think we're going to see an expansion announcement. Well, I don't have any facts to base that off of either. I haven't even like tried to get confirmation from anybody that I know because I like not knowing anything right now because I haven't poked or prodded like I did.
Right.
I knew stuff that I shouldn't have known before the last expansion. I was really sad because I didn't get that shock value. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to be...
We're proud of you.
I just want to... I like that feeling of theory crafting, and I like the feeling of the possibilities because more than an announcement or than the actual expansions, it's just the possibilities that comes with going through that type of content. So
Yeah, true.
I
agree.
I just need Anduin to get married.
What's her name? Talia for...
Yeah, but we need like
He's gonna get married to Lily.
no, we need an heir. Like he doesn't have one. This
That we
is
know of.
very bad. Well,
That
that's
we know
true.
of.
That's true. He could have been fucking around with that alley up in Stormwind.
Hell yeah.
He's probably going for Fordring's daughter. I think that's where that's gonna lead.
Like
into.
we need a baby in the belly. I need a male heir. I mean, it could be a female too.
Yeah.
There could be a queen. I don't think that we have to be, we have to stick with kings, but it would be a real shitty situation if we lost our king with no
Hair.
line of succession.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I don't know much about, like, what the rules are there, but I can tell you that I've watched a lot of fucking shit over the years, and sometimes it's whoever has the bigger army, okay? I've seen that shit. They take the throne. Like, we could have fucking Sylvanas as the fucking Queen of Stormwind. Can you imagine? Guys, this is scary shit. This is scary times. We need my brothel now more than ever because Anduin needs some
You're
help, I
so
think.
dumb.
Don't you think? Don't you think Anduin needs my help? No?
You're
No
stupid.
comment.
Like, I'm not saying he would find the love of his life at the Whispering Eye brothel, but
You'd find some love though.
I feel like he would.
You'd
You
find. You'd find Gendry.
He
basically.
might find his version of religion. I'm just saying, like,
Mhm.
if the price is right, and the female's right, like, or male, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not.
There's no air after that though.
Well, oh yeah, you're right about that.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right about that. I wonder, am I the only one that thinks about the fact that Anduin doesn't have anybody to succeed him if he
No.
dies in battle? Let's say, for instance, that Dalen is a bad guy and he's just walking with Anduin one day down the fucking hall and just fucking shivs him right in the kidney.
Just fucking gets him, huh?
Like,
It's a wrap.
I'm not saying that this stuff happens in real life, but like in real life when you're trying to eradicate your problem, like you take that shit right to a kidney. So I'm trying to figure out, I guess in our world that doesn't, like in the game world, it's this big production, right? It isn't as simple as you just go
Nah.
in and
No. They got to make
snipe
money
him.
off of this. They're
Yeah,
gonna-
you're right. So what are his potential mates?
I'm pretty sure her name's Talia.
Yeah, Talia.
She's the daughter of
She's a daughter of Bolver.
Yeah. Oh, he's the Lich King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that his only prospects?
I think it's.
I've
the-
never really thought into like too much into this.
There probably are more prospects, but I think
There
it's
has
the
to be.
one that makes more sense because Bolver was royalty almost,
Hmm.
well respected.
And does he have to marry royalty? Is this the time where he can marry a peasant?
No, well,
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
essentially, he can do whatever he wants, but it's probably not going to happen that way.
And we still don't think he's gonna like marry Jaina, right?
Is that?
I was saying like
His mom.
it isn't his blood. I'm saying like what if that were true? How crazy would that be?
I'm sorry for.
He
bringing it
doesn't
up.
look anything like his dad at all. I mean, in face, but like everything else says,
I
yo.
mean, his mom was blonde.
Well, you would think he would look. Oh, I guess probably not. My boys. Well, in face they look like my husband, but they have my hair and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I guess.
true.
I just would like some scandal. Like, can I get some scandal? Is that bad that I'm looking for scandal?
No. You look for whatever you want.
Anything you want. Okay. Good things. I like that discussion. I think that was a good talk.
Hmm.
Good talk. All right. Secret, what did you do this week in WoW?
I played a lot on my Prot Warrior, Vicky Secret, and I did a plus 10 yesterday for the first
Vicky
time
Secret?
this expansion. Yeah, Vicky Secret. You know, like Victoria's Secret.
Do you know
And
what
it has-
Victoria's Secret is?
Yes, I do.
No,
Like,
do you know what Victoria's Secret is?
Yeah, it's a store.
But do you know what Victoria's Secret is?
I googled it one time, but no. So explain to
Victoria's
me.
Secret is the brainchild. Victoria did not actually wear underwear. That is the secret.
That's cool. Fuck it.
That's just in case you guys wanted to know. That was the secret. She didn't actually wear underwear.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Anyway, okay, go ahead. move on.
Anyways, yeah, I did a plus 10 yesterday with some guildies.
What
Shout out to
guildies?
Zura and to Kaylin and Bean Dip. And it was supposed to be you, but somehow, you disappeared about a refrigerator thing.
I
whatever.
ate and then squirreled with refrigerator things. And guys, this fridge is glorious, by the way. But yeah, I was supposed to come back and do the 10. I was really sad.
Yeah, it was fun. It was an eye opener for for people that don't do higher keys than normally.
Soda,
I normally
Soda hasn't been on in a really long time. It was nice to see him involved.
Yeah, so it was fun. Like I said, it's for people that don't do higher than 10. It's different, and it's an eye opener. Where last expansion I was knocking out 15s to 18s like nothing, and it's something I'm looking forward to. So I anticipate more higher keys than the norm of what I've been doing. So
I would like to see myself like an 11 or 12 as like the baseline key every week.
Yeah.
I don't want to go I don't have any,
desire to do 24s.
I don't think I have the capability to even step into a 24 if I'm being honest, but I would like to see. I do like it when it's a challenge. I don't like doing keys that are under like 9 or 10 because it's a waste of time. Like I know you have to work into your keys sometimes, but like I would rather just find somebody that has a 10 and go do a 10 because it feels like it's a waste of my time. Because
I have a plus 10 King's Rest.
I don't even think I've done a regular King's Rest. Have I?
You should have at least once.
I would have had to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what you're saying is if you ran with me, I'd be pretty upset. Gotcha.
Yes, 100%.
I don't think so.
He would kick you from mid group.
As long as you tell me where to go.
So I'm going to be pretty pissed. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can follow directions. I followed directions yesterday, and...
You did.
Secret said something about go over here, and I thought he was talking to me, and I was like, okay, I'm going over here. I wasn't supposed to go over there, but I was like, at least, I listened to you.
Yeah, at least you were listening for once.
It's because normally it's in the small area. Harlan Suite. We don't do the big areas. So I can totally handle the cannons in a small space because of muscle memory. I'm used to little, sticking in my little corner so that the barrage doesn't go everywhere. But when I have that much space, like if you give me a ton of room, I'm going to go wherever the fuck I want because I have room. It isn't like a tight, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm smarter than what everybody gives me credit for. I'm just going to say that.
No, you're right. Sorry, I was reading what Amish Overlord said in terms of Grayman's daughter. I forgot that she existed.
Yeah, somebody else mentioned this like 6 months ago. Where is Graymane's daughter?
In Hearthstone.
God damn it.
So she was in Before the Storm, the book, and I know I'm like looking off to the side right now, but so as of right now for Battle for Azeroth, Lorna Crowley head to Darkshore on behalf of the father. There she aids the Caldori in reclaiming their land, acting as a co-commander with Lorna as they lead to Ghanaius. So she's surrounded by Ghanaian royal guards. She states she will not just stand by while the Caldori need help. So, yeah, that's where she's at.
Well, she's got brown hair, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
They would make cute kids. Yeah, she was in the rogue base. I remember.
Yeah, she's a follower.
I did a video on all the.
Oh yeah,
class
she's in the
order
Hall of
halls.
Shadows and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did a thing on that. That's interesting. And it would actually make a lot of sense because like Gen's essentially like a second father and advisor to Anduin.
Right.
So like how better to thank him than to sleep with his daughter and get her pregnant? No? Is that not
he's gonna be debated?
Yeah, like I'm saying, is that not what we do? Do we not?
I mean, it could be. Amish, I appreciate you. Thank you for that. It was actually good seeing some.
Bring Garrosh back. Can you imagine?
That'd be some shit.
Fuck, we spent 3 years killing that son of a bitch. Can you imagine bringing him back? Yeah, we did mention Bolvar's daughter. She's blonde, right? Bolvar's daughter's super blonde.
No, she's a brunette.
Who's the blonde that I'm thinking of?
You
He's my real dad.
think you'll know that priest? You're probably thinking Arthas's sister.
Oh, I was thinking of Arthas' sister. I was. Yeah, Kalia.
Oh, okay.
Because in past conversations with the previous version of Rem, he had talked about, like, he was kind of thinking that... I could have swore he said that he thought that there was, like, an agreement or something that he thought.
So with Kalia, like, so I'm on Gamepedia or Wowpedia, sorry, and so she was also undead in terms of lore.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Amish, thank you. And then during Leisure, she came back as
Who doesn't
human.
like a good zombie though? Like,
I know, right? But she might end up eating him like mid-sleep.
I mean, maybe
So.
some guys like that. It's not for me to judge, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
And Anduin's a quiet one, so you know he's probably got a secret FetLife account.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
It's always the quiet ones that have like the secret FetLife accounts. I'm not judging you if you have a FetLife. I have a FetLife. Rusty Trombone, that's my FetLife.
I like the speculation on this page though about Kalia. So the speculation right now is it's speculated that Talia could be Kalia's daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Man, I love the internet. I love when people give me stuff to look up.
I don't remember that coming up in conversation, but I do remember like many moons ago when we were discussing, this was like pre-expansion or like right as, it might have been right at the beginning. It was when I was like really excited that Anduin was like a man now and not like, you know, a whiny 12-year-old.
Right.
Well, but she's not really a zombie. She's like, did they retcon her?
I don't think those notes are in this, but I mean, I would assume. I mean, it says she's human now.
Because when we had that conversation, there was no zombie talk. That was probably what I think they thought was likely, because I think for some reason they thought that there was like a past agreement, not like a betrothal, but like you know, like when you're trying to like take over the world, you have your kids marry like your enemy's country so you can take over. I watch a lot of TV.
You sure do.
I have a thing about that whole period of time with like kings and queens and shit. Like I try to imagine what my life would be like if I had to be a subservient female, right? Like probably not gonna happen. I'd probably have a brothel though. So he's got his choice between possible zombie,
a fighter,
Greymane's daughter, who's like, let's kill shit. I'm in though.
Yeah.
Like that would be the type of chick that I would pick. I would want whoever's down to roll. I also would like a nice cooked meal. So maybe like a nice, if there's a softer side there, like to come home to a nice hot meal after, you know, whatever kingdom shit I'm doing as a king. I guess queens probably don't make food for them, right?
It would work out in Gen's favor too, because it'd give him an heir.
And it would put his, I mean, isn't Gen already like a king because he's the boss of his people, but I mean he would actually have like a substantial kingdom in his lineage because the linking there. That's actually interesting. I still don't fully trust Gen. I know everybody tells me I'm crazy, but I feel like there's agenda there that we haven't seen yet. I'm not saying he's bad, but I think vengeance makes people do things, and I think he has not always been righteous in his advisings to Anduin.
Right.
You know what? I have to go with Amish here too. Jaina's mom's pretty hot.
Guys, Jaina's mom is hot. Like Catherine is. I hope when I am even a portion of her age, I hope I look as good as her. Because, yeah, like, she's pretty hot. And, like, gravity has not affected her at all in her age. Everything is very tight like a tiger, you know what I'm saying? It's true. I still think it would be really great for, like, a side story if it was, like, Jaina. Or, what if he was just slumming one day and maybe he stepped into a brothel and then there was this big, like, public outcry.
Big
like,
Coltarian?
Yes, like, exactly.
Come here, little man.
Like a thick chick. We need a
Juicy.
thick chick because World of Warcraft does not have them in general. And I'm not saying they have to. I think I'm not one of those that's like, oh god, we need to see a bunch of thick people. I don't really care particularly one way or the other. But I think it would be kind of nice if there was something that was not normal in... And skinny dudes like big girls, guys. I don't know if you're aware, but the history of the regular world has showed us that skinny dudes like big girls. And I think that that's fantastic because, you know, up until 3 or 4 years ago, I was a big girl myself. So, through the power of our powers combined, I lost a whole person in the last 2 years. But I'm just saying, like a big, thick chick. Maybe rough around the edges and maybe, like, not your typical... Because, you know, he's really proper. So I think he would need a really good...
He's a thug in his life.
Yeah, like, he needs, you know, he needs a little crazy.
Oh, God.
You know, there's still time to, like, pardon Lady Ashbane. She's making crazy.
She's not a good-looking thick woman, though, at all. Like, Lady Ashbane is ugly. I'm just going to throw that out there. Maybe it's because she's so hateful that made her ugly, but she is not cute.
No.
Not even in the dark with 2 fucking paper bags. Because you guys know you need 2, one in case the other one falls off, because that shit is horrible. I'm just
Jesus.
saying. You both are dudes. You act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You both have lived this life. Envy probably not anymore because he's married. But, like, Secret, you probably still in the thick of it. I don't really know.
Why you gotta bring up negative shit?
I know, right?
Ew,
So dumb.
no. Ashbane she's just ugly, though. She doesn't have a pretty face. There's nothing...
Yeah, no, she's not pretty at all.
She's not the pretty big one. She's the let herself go 10 years into marriage type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not judging. Again, if you are one of them that have let yourself go, I love you. I'm not even ashamed. I don't always look...
Priscilla Ashbane?
Priscilla Ashbane. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's
That's what you're talking about.
the Lady
Yeah.
Ashbane. Well, and really, like... What if it was like... the princess, the Zandalari princess?
I mean, trolls need love too.
But I'm saying, like, what if... And she's, like, feisty as shit. Like, I like her. Like, she's feisty. Who says that it has to be... Even... Can you procreate? I don't know how the... birthing...
Kalaji?
Yeah, like, I don't know how the birthing works. Is it... I don't
know, maybe you
And
should...
she's a priest too.
And she's cute, though, but she is a no-take-shit type of chick, and she would probably really bring him out of his, like, shell.
Nah, she would fuck him up and he would be scared.
But I think it would be, like, that good type of shit where, like, he is never the same.
I mean, yeah, I mean, could possibly.
And it satisfies, you know, the cultural thing. That we bring some cultures together.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Does anybody else feel like that'd be a good idea? But she's cute. Like, she's cute, and I just think she's fucking kick ass. Like, she just fucking storming shit with boats and running her mouth while she's doing it. Like, I'm in. Well, let me know what you guys think. I would like you guys to send me potential candidates for Anduin's future marriage, because it's really important that we, as a people, help him, because clearly he's not focused. How can he even be a man? He's not focused on any of that stuff. So I feel like it's our job as a people to make sure he has what he needs. So send me your prospective mates for Anduin so that we could get him, you know, we got to vet this stuff for him, guys. We can't let, you know, we got to make sure she's not a hoe too, right? Like, guys, this is a problem.
I mean, Pretty Woman?
I know, right?
But those are the exceptions. Those aren't the rules. Although I did tweet. All right, I had messaged our friend Julio, a.k.a. Chaos. I had messaged that he was almost home because we were going to game, and I said ho instead, and I was like, fuck. Sorry, Siri. And he was like, not you too. And I was like, oh, dang. That was a good burn. Hank and he hears Arthas's whispers. Honestly, that would be like I don't know. Well, and like Amish said something about like Drusvar. That shit goes down in Drusvar. Like Drusvar, there is some weird voodoo shit going on in Drusvar. So that would be kind of interesting. I don't remember anybody being good looking in Drusvar though. Like in terms of marriage material.
Lucille Waycrest?
Duh.
Lucille?
Oh, that chick that we help, right? And we don't know,
Yeah.
like, she's the daughter.
House of Waycrest? Yeah.
And I love Waycrest Manor, honestly. And I love that chick was fucking in the high society, all pretending to be normal, and then, boom, this bitch is a fucking banshee. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
It's like Diablo 3 stuff right there.
Exactly. Hiding in plain sight. That's the type of shit. That's probably going to be me and my husband, honestly, when we're older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably going to suck
And
the
then-
life right out of him.
You'll never let him go?
Well, he got 2 pairs of shoes for my refrigerator. So I feel like that's just a testament to how we work together as husband and wife.
You guys are funny.
He got the same pair. He just got one black and one white. I was like, maybe you could have, like, I don't know, got another really good pair. And we have kids. Why would you wear white anything? Like, I can't even own anything white because sticky and discolored. That's just my life. Children. And Envy wants kids. I don't know why.
Who said that?
I don't know. You guys, somebody
Look
wants
at your
kids in your
pugs.
house, and it's either you and your wife or your pugs.
My wife will be like, we need children. Is it a bug?
That's
Here's a new pug.
That's what I told my brother. You know, they have a daughter, but they don't need any more. She's a handful, and she's full-time medical stuff because her CF. So I just like every time, she mentions like maybe wanting another kid, just fucking get her an animal. Fill the room instead of the womb. Like that's the only way you can handle that situation. Just get her a new animal every time.
Get her a stuffed animal.
Yeah, like just buy some shit for her and be like, it's gonna be okay. So send me your potential candidates, and then I think we'll do a vote. If you guys send me the stuff, we'll do a Twitter vote. I'll put together a
That'd be
nice
cool.
Twitter vote, and we'll see if we can't give Blizzard some ideas because they probably need help. Maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, supposedly they're focusing on development now, right? So, and I mean, really, they have Christy Golden, but I mean, she's kind of given what to say.
Yeah.
She develops the story as only she can, but she's given the subject matter, so at least she makes it pretty. Yeah, development. Development. I mean, mobile is the new PC.
Hell yeah, it is.
I love mentioning that every chance I get because it gets people riled up, and then I get hate mail in my Twitter inbox, and people are like, "Fuck you! We don't want no bullshit mobile games." And I'm like, guys, I'm not the developer. I don't know why you're mad at me.
It's because you're saying it.
I felt really bad for that dude though, because he was like trying to charge up the audience like during the announcement. Yeah, Diablo 3 mobile.
And he was really excited too. Like he was probably looking forward to that so much, and everybody just like fucking made that guy just want to throw himself off a cliff.
Is he still employed?
I'm sure he didn't do anything wrong. It's not his fault. The
No,
company.
I know.
But
I know.
I mean, in his question, do you have a mobile phone? I probably would have said that same shit. Everybody acting all shocked and surprised, like, oh, a mobile game? What do you mean a mobile game? Like you don't know that's coming at some point.
Yeah.
Fuck. Literally,
Let me be able to do
PUBG
mini
is
games to
mobile.
fish and herb.
PUBG is mobile. Ark is mobile. There's some
Fortnite's
other...
mobile.
Yeah, like, what did you fucking expect? That Blizzard was going to be the only company that just had Hearthstone on mobile? Guys, you are so cute and so precious that you really believe that Blizzard was not going to get a piece of that mobile pie. Let me tell you something. I play a game on my phone, Star Trek Fleet Command. And this game, I've seen people drop 10 fucking grand in this game. Like, it was nothing. Now, I drop a little bit here and there. I try to hide it where the husband doesn't see it because he's going to get mad I'm dropping
You're
some
so
money on a
stupid.
fucking mobile game. But I'm an angry buyer. When someone's fucking with my people and I can't out-kill them with my ship, I do angry upgrade. And he's like, what'd you buy from iTunes? Nothing. But I've literally, there's a person on my server that has a fucking 750K ship. That is at minimum like 13, 14 grand to upgrade that ship.
Fuck that.
So you think Blizzard isn't going to want a piece of that? And that's a fucking, like, it's a PvP game. It's actually really fun. But once you're a certain level, you have to really pay to upgrade, or you're going to spend a year trying to,
right,
be able to kill other players that are, fucking with your people. But, like, that's smart business. And that's microtransactions. Well, this game is not micro. Their shit's $99. I try to tell the developers, if you would drop your shit down to like $20, that's how you get people. Because people will spend $1,000 in $20 transactions before they will spend $1,000 in $100 transactions.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because
it's a convenience.
Yeah.
The $20 one.
And even the $5 one.
You don't feel as guilty spending $20 than spending $100.
I spent $200 on $5 transactions one week, and I was like, what did I do? But
when you would have made more money.
I could have just bought like, you think, but Blizzard's smart. Everybody's hating. Maybe Diablo wasn't the way to go, but when you think about it, it kind of was the way to go. Blizzard wouldn't dip their toe in the mobile water with a brand new game.
No,
they
not
would
at all.
stick, just like they did with Hearthstone. They would stick with something that they know while they maybe developed, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to bank on a brand new something.
Right.
But the difference with microtransactions is that, like, that's usually something small, something like that doesn't really require much development. You get your base game, and then you buy everything that you need to buy. That's most, if not all, microtransactions.
Yeah, you're buying the extra stuff that you don't want to wait for. Impatience, right?
What I think is insulting to at least me, you're trying to sell me on a mobile game. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to buy it. If not, we're going to have to invest into it a lot to make it work out, and we're going to have to spend money. That's development that I would have much rather seen on Diablo 4.
I don't think so.
And still introduce that remote element. Like, you want to play Diablo 4 or 3 on your mobile phone? Make it that.
They don't have to, most of these games you don't have to pay to even go far. You pay because you're impatient, because it's a mobile game. I pay for impatience. When I have taken 2 of my giant ships to go kill some fuckhead who is killing my people, and I have a 3-hour repair on my ship, here I am with the $5 transaction because I ran out of fucking speed buffs or speed ups. Yeah.
You're funny.
You're paying for impatience. That's essentially that's how they make so much money off these microtransactions.
Yeah. And they gear towards it sometimes too, like gated areas. Like, you're gonna have to wait a week or collect enough credits to get.
Oh yeah, that also gets me.
Buy it now.
I've been avoiding spending $300 on the game as we speak because I need the new ship, and I've been farming the stuff every day. Every day while I'm in the potty, guys, I am farming the shit that I need, but I'm still so far away from getting the USS Aladdin is the ship I'm trying to get. But listen, that's big. That's other problems. But I would like to see. I don't know. I don't want to fight other NPCs in a Blizzard mobile game. I think they should. I think there should be a PvP element. I don't know what that looks like. But if I were, I don't know. I have more fun playing and killing other players than I do NPCs. So when you think about it, like, that's a pretty good mobile market to tap into. So maybe Diablo wasn't the correct way to go, but maybe they were afraid of, the potential things there. But, like, maybe they could have done a thing that was like, Heroes Mobile or some shit where you kill other people.
Yeah. Like I did StarCraft Mobile.
Yeah, like
I would have played that.
I think I have so much fun in a fucking phone game, guys. A phone game. Can you imagine? I could not imagine that I would have so much fun in a phone game. That I would literally, like, I have another group of people that I take care of. Because I try to just be casual, right? I was just going to be basic Belle. Just running around doing random shit. And then all of a sudden I am Admiral of an Alliance. And I got fucking another wing of an Alliance. And I don't have any chill. But the element there is because I kill other people, and I like that. Well, I don't always kill them. Sometimes they kill me, and it hurts my feelings. But
Most of the time.
but and it gets me because I angry purchase. If somebody's got like just enough to kill me where it takes 2 of my ships to their 1, I'd be like, babe, I'm sorry, I got to spend 100 real quick, and I got to upgrade the
Jesus
ship
Christ.
because it's.
Feel like a rock star, huh?
Brother, I have to call you back in like 3 minutes. I'm just wrapping up the show. Love you, bye. I had to turn my ringer on because my boss always calls me and I never answer his calls because the ringer's always off. So, anyway, now you all know. But I don't know. Maybe they're going to find a creative way to tap into that market. I don't think NPC play is going to get them very far.
No.
Because those are a dime a dozen. I mean, literally a dime a dozen. The appeal is in the community. The appeal is in other people. It isn't, even in a phone game, it isn't just randoms on the internet. It's people that are literally like corporate junkies that get on there and fucking kill people all day long. And because I asked, like, there's one in particular who seemed to either really love me or just wanted to be a dick. So finally I just said, like, bro, what's your problem? And he's like, I don't know. I work all day and this is how I blow off steam. And I was like, okay. I can see that. But I don't think their success is going to be in NPC play. I think their success is going to be in doing what they do best, which is bring a community together. It's just my opinion. I don't know anything about the mobile industry, but in my experience of seeing what people like to play in mobile games, and the bulk of it is like your Clash of Clans where you attack other people. Like everything that's fun for people on the phone is attacking other people. Or strategy against other people. So I think,
right, yeah.
I hope somebody has told them that, and maybe this was like maybe the dip in the toe was just to see kind of how, the mobile thing would play itself out. I don't know. I have no idea. But I did demo it, and I mean, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't. There's some quirks to it, but
like I thought that the gameplay was going to be really weird, right? Like some of that stuff I feel like you can't really do on a phone. But
There's always, if there's a will, there's a way.
Well, guys, we are going to wrap it up. My brother never calls me, so I'm a little concerned. So I am going to call my brother back because we do not talk on the phone. We text. And it's a little late. So I'm going to wrap things up. And I know Secret is probably tired of shit. And I'm surprised Envy is still sitting tall-ish.
Hanging in
like
there.
he's already lowered himself as the show's progressed. Like he's gotten lower in his chair. But,
what is the sativa today?
guys, this was a great show that was just fantastic.
It's because I took a nap. That's why.
It's because I did the notes. That's why. And because you took your nap.
Almost died, but I'm okay.
I know. Yeah, I watched.
I'm okay. I need to do my Afrin. Not Afrin. Zycam. Did I say Afrin? Oh, because I watched this show that talked about Afrin. Anyway. We'll be back next week with things. I think, what did we say? The 3rd week of this month, I'm expecting 8.2.
Sure.
I think we said the 77-day cycle, right? Which would be...
Yeah.
I think it's...
Coming up.
May,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the end of May. But I'm going to go back into PTR. I've been doing PTR stuff because I do the PTR stuff on my laptop. But I'm going to check that out. So, guys, thanks for hanging out. And,
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thank you for not dying again. Fuck.
I got sick last week, guys. It was bad. I thought I was just... Fuck.
That was it? That was a wrap?
I was like, just kill me. I felt it. And you know how, like, you're thinking, oh, it's just allergies. Or it's okay. It's whatever. And then by nighttime, it gets steadily worse. And then, boom, that shit just hit me like a truck. And I was like, well, I can't afford to be sick, so.
Nope, sure can't.
So you get everybody else sick.
Well, since I don't physically go to work,
Yeah, you're good.
I don't get anybody sick, but
Just cough on your camera.
I got it from, no, I cover my mouth, but I'm not Cody, which he'll be here, guys. You'll probably get to see him. I might have lied, because he's only going to be here from the Friday to the Monday. But I'll take pictures, but the Cody's going to be here for the daughter's graduation. So, guys, what a great weekend.
It was good. It was good.
I went a little awkward there. Guys, we're going to get the hell out of here because I don't know what else to say. I need to update the outro credits, and I don't want to hear anybody's shit about how I didn't update the outro credits. It's going to be okay. If you're going to BlizzCon, DitchCon is coming. I'm going to throw a poll up on Twitter because I haven't decided on the theme. I was going to stick with Hollow's End and just do it bigger this year, but I had a couple of random ideas that hit my creative process, so...
She said Children's Week at one point. Like,
what do you mean I said?
Like, yep.
So bad.
I hope he's watching.
We're going to hell, guys. We're probably already there. This looks like it might be the version I've been looking for. I'm gonna roll the credits now, and it's still just me and Rem in the ending credits. I'm just a shithead.
100%.
That's just terrible.
It's cool. Hi, Ram. Buddy.
This is just all bad.
It's cool. It
This
happens.
isn't even the right one, though. This is actually a completely different... This is one of the previous versions. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
It's all good. We still appreciate you.
I suck.
We're still here.
That's just bad. My house is really quiet. I think the kids have been murdered. They're never this quiet. Ever.
Nah, for what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're really excited about the new fridge.
Maybe.
Probably not. Why did Alex say van?
He would show up in a van.
He would have a van.
No, he would come in an ice cream van, not a
So
truck.
since Alex barely joined, then he didn't hear your confession about not doing your work and doing show prep instead.
But he's going to hear it later.
Well, he's gonna hear it right now because I haven't turned the show off yet.
Oh, man. See, I thought it was still that's too
He did
funny.
all of his work. I needed help, Alex. Okay, I don't know how to be a director. I needed help. I might have gotten you in trouble.
Thanks, Fior, for watching. We appreciate it.
He knows I do my work first.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure, like, I'll give you my...
Ash, I need you to do something for me.
Oh my
I know,
God.
I'm trying to learn how to delegate. It's really hard, though. Okay, I'm really shutting off now. Hold on, I gotta figure it out. Why does this say Jaina RBF? What the fuck? Hold on.